Hey, pilots! Welcome to another exciting episode of War Robots Domination, a series of helpful gameplay tutorials designed to help highlight the tactics and strategies that I use to help tip the scales of my favorite game, War Robots. Each episode will feature a handful of battles along with helpful commentary that'll provide insight as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm your host, Gotchure Beacons, and I've been playing this awesome game for a few years now, and I've learned a few tricks along the way that I'd love to share with y'all. You'll notice that although my hangar is fairly basic and at lower levels, I've been able to climb it up to Expert League. So I believe that you'll find my tactics will help you do more with less, which can be very helpful with today's economy in the game. I should also mention that this is my second account, so don't let my career profile stats fool you. This is actually my baby account. But it sends a great message to pilots who feel they need to chase the current meta in order to be competitive in battle. Because you don't. Wise gameplay can usually overcome any fancy gimmick. A death button is a great example. It can still melt just about any build, and its heritage stems all the way back to nearly the beginning of the game. It's all about knowing when to use it and how to use it. So, without further ado, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episodes while I walk you through my gameplay tactics and share with you my mindset in battle. I hope you find it entertaining, helpful, and fun to watch. I think you will. I'm going to call this battle Every Beacon Matters. And boy, oh boy, does it ever in the battle like this one. Stick around, guys. Watch this thing. And enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, Theta. All right, guys, so we're in Canyon. I've got my open map deck. An open map deck is where I have at least one range bot to start the show off. Because from here I can get to a kind of a sweet spot where I can kind of monitor 2 or 3 beacons. The one behind me, the one in the center, and maybe one to the right or the left. This one I can almost monitor 3 beacons. And that's how I start off with Major Pain, my beautiful Zeus Fury, and this is my open map deck. Now, I'm in level 6 bots and level 9 weapons. I have climbed this account, or this account has climbed itself all the way up to Master 1, which means I'm basically going to be seeing only Masters and Champs in almost every single battle. Occasionally there'll be an expert in there, but primarily Masters and Champs. So I'm usually in way over my head. That means I have to use the tactics that I show you guys on every single battle in order to make these things even close to working. Now, I'm in with champions right now, and these guys are absolutely tough as nails. And, you know, it's not going to be as easy for me. I can't just waltz around. Now, what do I tell you guys on every single battle of domination? What's important? It's all about beacon management. At least for me, it is. That's what I can do when I'm in with these squishy bots. I can't always win these altercations, but I can certainly keep an eye on the beacons. And if you do that well, and I've learned how to do it fairly well, and that's the tactics I teach is in beaconeering and beekeepers and all that stuff, it will usually lead toward a victory. Now look at this. I have been capping a fairly decent amount, and yet the Reds are ahead of us. Now, you know, there's a few schools of thoughts out there, and when you have a really high firepower or high-powered hangar, a lot of people will tend to just go for the damage, go for the kills, and that's what they'll do, especially if you're in Champs and you build a formidable hangar. So I can't do that, so I focus on beacons, and we've got us up to a 4 capper, but thank goodness I do. Because look at the panicometer there. They've been beating us up on beacons. They may not have been doing good on damage. They may have. It's hard to always tell. But I do know that if I hadn't been going around, look at this. I've got this one. We're still down to a 3 capper, and I've got their home spawn beacon cap, which means the Reds are really doing a good job with beacon management. And if you are good at beacon management, you will win most battles. Well, all I can do is all I can do, guys. I can't go around and push people around. I'm not going to win this race over here to this beacon, but at least with that Titan going there, the backfield is empty again. So I'm going to go back here to this home beacon of theirs, their backfield, and get it blue. And that's all I can do. That Ming is not going to drop, so we're back to a 4 capper. But look it, they are going back and turning it again. Well, he's going to drop again, so I got to get back here. Don't let him drop. So, yeah, I've got a Ming after me. He's got the Quantum Raider, probably Yang Li, and unfortunately, there goes Diablo. So I got to go in here and try to capture this one. I mean, look at them. They're 3-2. They're beating us. They are totally beating us up on beacons. And I think the reason is because I don't think my mates are all that, worried about the beacons. And imagine where we'd be right now. Look at this. They're at a 4-capper. And I've been trying to cap like crazy. But imagine where we'd be right now if I hadn't been going around and creating those 4-cappers and helping to do that. The game would have been over. We'd have lost by now. But I've been trying to do my best to go around, even with my squishy bots. Here's a good Loki on the red side. He is keeping that one neutralized. I can't kill him right now. I'm in the right bot. But unfortunately, my guns are empty. And, and a smart move on the Ming on my side to at least drop down. He looks he's getting ready to die, but he's got powerful enough weapon to take me out. But we're starting to come back, and they are finally starting to mech out because my team has been so focused on killing them all. They're starting to do it. Luckily, but look at this. They are still climbing up on beacons. It's amazing how smart these Reds are on at least keeping us on our toes and trying to win through beacon management. This is how you win battles, guys. And luckily, I was able to kind of run around and do some stuff and keep us from sinking into the sand. But I'm way at the bottom. I really only had 3 beacons. It seemed like I capped a lot more than that. It seemed like I did a lot more work on the beacon management than it shows on the reader board there. We had one guy killing a ton of people on our side, so that was great. Great pilots on their side, keeping them blue for them and making it a real big challenge. So guys, every beacon matters. If I hadn't even been doing the 3 I did, we had lost a long time ago. Great pilots on both sides. If you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out. I'm going to call this battle one bite at a time, and you'll definitely understand why as we go along here, guys. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, November. It's got a great sound to it. I'll definitely put a link to their website on the description of this episode. All right, guys, so obviously we're doing Domination here on this one, and we're in Rome, as you know. This is Mjolnir. He's my little phantom. He's got a Scourge and some rhymes on him. The Scourge will obviously zap them down, and the rhymes will kind of hold them in place. So it's kind of like having a lockdown weapon and a good formidable energy weapon all at the same time here. I love it. And I'm still learning how to do really well with him. Sometimes he gets a little over his head. Remember, guys, I'm in level 6 bots, level 9 weapons. This account has climbed up into Masters 1, so I'm frequently seeing champs and masters, and they have far more higher firepower than me. And I'm probably not that durable compared to the kind of weaponry that's shooting at me. But, I teach you tactics. This is why I'm doing this, guys. I keep these levels low. I keep these bots low. I try to keep it kind of non-meta. I want anything. I don't pay for anything in here. They're not giving them to me, but they kind of are, because you can participate in events that give you free stuff. And when I take advantage of that, it's kind of fun. So that's how I got my Nightingale here. I built the Loki. I also built the Phantom, and so this is how I grow my battle or my thing. Now there's an old joke called how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. When I'm in these battles, I'm in against a bunch of whales, and it's a tough battle. But how do you win these things? One bite at a time. You just kind of keep on top of things. I manage the beacons. I don't go after a bunch of damage, but obviously it's not that I'm not shooting at these guys. I pick my battles wisely. I go after targets that I think I can win. Sometimes it works. Look, sometimes they catch up to me, like that. Obviously that Ao Ming, he probably had a Yang Li pilot on him. We took me down. So I go into Diablo here. He's my little Loki. He's going to go out and try to get a few more beacons here. I'm always beacon managing. That's all I ever do, guys. Sometimes I have to take out a red who's threatening a beacon, but as long as I can see this one's capped, now I'm going to go to someplace else to see what I can do. Go over here. I know that hey, Yang Li is a real deal. Quantum radar is a real deal. So even when I'm in stealth, I still try to find a covered area to stand behind when I'm running my little Loki. I see that guy has low-hanging weapons. That's a threat. Rather than go into him, I'm going after this uncontested beacon, and I go after this one. One bite at a time, guys. This is how you win these battles. So just, go after the ones that you can win. Someone said, gosh, I just climbed into Masters. What am I going to do? I don't really have high firepower. Well, Go after the things that you can do. Avoid the things that are too hot for you. If you're going into a situation where it's too hot, then go in with some mates. Now look at this. We got a four-capper. It's time to take the last bite of this elephant. We've been kind of chunking away at these guys. Hey, they're pretty formidable. We got Mings and, big titans and everything else. But this one last bite of the elephant is all it's going to take. A five-capper. We're inside almost to the inside of the time warp here. Look at that beacon bar countdown here. It don't matter. Woohoo! That elephant, gulp. One bite at a time took him down. I didn't do all the damage. Look at that. I hardly did any of the damage compared to my mates. Both sides did lots of damage. We got champions on both sides. These guys all know how to play. But you saw what kind of beacon capping I was doing? Helped us stay on top of things, one bite at a time, kept us under control, and allowed us to have that nice five-capper at the very end, which really sealed the deal. Woohoo! Great pellets on both sides. If you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out. I'm going to call this battle Stay the Course. And you're definitely going to want to stick around and learn a great lesson, guys. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, War. Perfect for this battle. All right, guys, so this is this episode's Beacon Rush battle. I always play Beacon Rush the same way, guys. I encourage you to do the same, too. It's lean into it. Lean right into it. When you start the battle, have your fastest bot and the one that can travel the greatest distance, and have your hangar all filled with high DPS type bots. So this is Frick. My double jump took me right to the center. I able to score that one, and my other mates did the same exact thing, and we started right off with the four-capper. That's almost a checkmate right from the get-go. When you have those four beacons all lined up, and then when you die, you fill in right behind that, it allows you to basically create a spawn raid right from the get-go. So, but you gotta have tons of these kind of bots where you can basically spawn in and start doing huge amounts of damage right from the get-go for all the rest of your hangar. But the first one needs to be fast, so you can start off with that nice, four-capper. And that's what we did. Well, but the Reds came back, and not all of our mates kind of followed in suit, and we got behind real quick. Like, you know what? You gotta stay the course, guys. Stay the course. It's a term, basically, that says, regardless of what's going on, regardless of the things that look like they're against you, just stay the same direction. Stay the course, guys. Do not deviate from what you're supposed to do. And in Beacon Rush, it is always pressing forward, pressing hard, leaning into the pain, as I've said before, and just make sure that you're following the same idea. Always, always, always. So we got ahead, then we started falling behind, but I hopped in my little Diablo here and helped to get them back into that four-capper, that dominant beacon position. And I'm just doing everything I need to do. Go to all the beacons that got turned back to red. I'm trying to turn them back to blue again, get back up to this guy, and this Spectre is going to come after me. I'm not afraid of you. You don't have quantum radar, and you just go ahead and jump, and look at this. We're back to a four-capper. I'm going for the five-capper. Let's do this, guys. Let's stay the course. Do not deviate. Do not chicken out, but make sure you have a hangar that allows you to do it. I'm going to hop right out of him. Diablo's doing his job. Now I'm going to hop into my Titan, get some formidable, a formidable strong hold here on this beacon, and march them down into their home spawn area. We've got the containment zone now. Yeah, they got Mings. Who cares? This is a four-capper. The game's almost over. You just got to lean into the pain and stay the course, guys. That's what you got to do when you play these games. Domination is a little bit different, but on Beacon Rush, you're always leaning toward and trying to get that four-capper to create that containment zone. Always, always, always stay the course. Don't back off from it. Don't deviate from that thing. Don't let a big pushback stop you from what you have to do. Great pellets on both sides. It gave a lot of great effort. It was a lot of fun having everyone out there. If you see your name, thanks for the game, guys. Peace out. Well, friends, that just about wraps it up for another episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and were able to take something you learned and use it in battle. I add content to my YouTube channel on a regular basis, so if you like what you see, please tap on the subscription button and then tap the bell to be notified when new episodes are released. Or just click on an old episode and maybe catch another tip that'll help you up your game. Also, Discord is a great way to connect with other amazing pilots, keep up on the latest news, and learn more ways to improve your gaming experience. Without question, one of the best Discord servers out there is War Robots Master Pilots. Managed by some of the best pilots in the game today, It features a robust list of informational, tutorial, and informative channels to cover anything and everything related to this awesome game. So definitely take a moment to click on the link in the description of this episode and check them out. Finally, my goal is to provide you all with entertaining and helpful information that'll help reduce the frustration and increase the fun. So if you feel these videos are helping you, please share them with a friend, someone you think might benefit from them. Well, that's about it for today, guys. As always, keep them blue out there, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Just make sure you're having fun, because if you're not, you're doing it wrong. I love you all for your support. Play well. Peace out.